morning to Twin Cities, Chippewa, and Algoma. Welcome to First Local Morning for Thursday, November the 12th. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much to KC Securities for your sponsorship of the show as well. Thank you to the Festival of Trees for your sponsorship as well over the next few weeks as you do. The Lung Health Foundation does their fundraiser. We'll have a bit more on that a little bit later in the show though. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Colette.
Good morning, Christopher. Happy Thursday. Happy Baby Friday, Dan.
Yes,
good morning. Welcome back again.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you. What's hopefully the weather shows some improvements for this weekend, but I guess we'll find that out shortly. It sucks.
It
okay.
sucks.
Well, coming up, we have sucky weather.
So yeah, the snow's coming back. I used the full of good weather last weekend, remember?
Hey man, there was quite the frost in my car this morning is all I have to
But it's
say.
better than rain, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Well, I do know that the weather is going to be some storms for the Masters coming up, which
yes.
I've got some information on coming up. And Week 10 in the NFL starts tonight, so we'll have some more info on that. And the Canadian Juniors are starting up for their December face-off. We have lots of sports today, thankfully.
Yeah.
That's good.
NFL's another weekend of NFL, another weekend of college football.
Yeah, but more importantly, I mean, it's the Masters this weekend. It's a big weekend for golf, and I know everybody's talking about Tiger Woods. He's back, but you know, he's coming back. He's doing okay.
Played when Father's Day is.
Yes,
the Father's Day weekend.
It's delayed, obviously, with all the tournaments being pushed back
they're
because
way
of
delayed.
good old COVID-19. So but you know, everybody wants Tiger Woods to come back and do his thing, but you know, I'm hoping for some other golfers to pull.
Well, he's now won the Masters 5 times. Last year was his 5th.
It's been
That's
around
right.
forever, it seems. So.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Notice my eye roll.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Twitch.
Yeah, we'll see. I know, I'm like, but I've got some tee-off times for everybody. I know that Tiger's actually already on the, he's already teed off, so we'll have some updates for you.
Alrighty. Coming up at 1 o'clock today, as per usual, Premier Doug Ford will have a press conference. He's with Vic Fideli today, who's the Minister of Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade. This will be coming from
titles.
Someone's hometown,
Whoop,
Colette's hometown
in the
of
Hammer.
Hamilton.
That's right.
Wow.
And we'll have that for you at 1 o'clock today. This is part of Doug Ford's continuing tour around Ontario. It's interesting how he defines his continuing tour around Ontario. It's kind of like between like Hamilton in the west,
Southern Ontario.
Oshawa in the east, and like Barrie in the north.
You know, Dougie, we exist.
That's essentially his version of north.
We exist here in the north, Dougie.
Right?
Come on.
Come on, Dougie. Just because Barrie has 705 doesn't mean you've hit the...
Yeah,
that's right.
There's 705 is a big area code. It doesn't start when you hit Innisfil, as you're driving up to 400.
So, in saying that, before I moved to the Soo, that was probably the furthest that I came. Well, I did venture out to the Soo for the last 10 years, but when I hit Barrie, I'm like, yep, this is as Northern Ontario as Colette's going to get, but not anymore.
Oh, yeah. When I lived in Toronto, when people go up their cottages in Muskoka, they made it sound like they were going to the Arctic Circle or something.
Cottage country.
Yes.
So, banished words, what's going on?
Well, we'll get to the banished words in a bit.
I want to hear the banished word story first, but okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Every year, Lake Superior State does this banished words thing, and basically it's words that they're sick and tired of hearing, or we're also sick and tired of hearing.
Social distancing?
Yeah, I don't want to hear the word social distancing, COVID-19, coronavirus, lockdown.
Oh, yes, please ban that too.
Restaurants closed. I mean, there's a whole list of words I would like to see banished.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to be banished anytime soon.
I'm with you.
I think they might not make it to the banished list for another 2 or 3 years. But yeah. Alrighty. Yesterday we carried the Remembrance Day ceremony here in Sault Ste. Marie. That was on the Cenotaph. You can go back and watch it on our YouTube and our Facebook accounts as well.
I posted it up there.
And you can actually, it's posted on our Soo Online as well. Dan, not this Dan, our other Dan.
Dan Gray, Dan Gray,
we've got two
watching. That's not
we got
nice.
2 Dans and 2 Mikes now.
He is watching right now too.
Yeah.
Hi, other Dan.
Dan Gray. Good morning, Dan Gray. Journalist Dan Gray, and then producer Jacob went down there. They covered. We had the exclusive for this. We're the only place you can actually see it here in Sault Ste. Marie and Algoma. Right. And they did a fantastic job. Got some interviews with the veterans and so on.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, the Legion had asked people not to come this year, obviously because of COVID, and the fact that the veterans are obviously all in that age demographic that, you know, if they get COVID, it can become serious very quickly. Most people respected that. A few people did still come. The aviation instructors over at Sault College did a flyover as part of the ceremony as well. And this is the 102nd year from the end of World War I, and it was the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. So obviously there's almost no World War I veterans left,
Yeah, we were talking
but there are. I mean, even if you were in World War II, if you started at the beginning of the war, you'd be 99 years old today if you went into the Army at 18.
At that age,
Yeah,
right at
so
18.
it's quickly,
Right.
our veterans of World War II are quickly disappearing. But,
Well, you know, yesterday they had some students from Sacred Heart Catholic School in Espanola and others enrolled in the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board of Our Lady of Lourdes Virtual Academy. They joined to honor Canadian soldiers in time for Remembrance Day. There was a choir. Students were singing along with the members of Canadian Military Wives Choir in Kingston, and it was a rendition of Highway of Heroes, which Highway of Heroes is on the 401,
Right.
and it's the road in which soldiers who have fallen take. And we have a piece of that we'd like to share with you. But it was I'm sorry, it was also it was a song originally created by the Trews. So we do have some of that to share with you.
Yep. And here we go.
The day I shipped out, we numbered a dozen. Upon my return, over 100 or so. From the coast and from the prairies, I bet they keep coming. And one more name from Ontario. And carry me home down the highway of heroes.
You know, it's great that they were included into that, and they do want to have more of the children's voices to, you know, have some more stuff included with the choirs down the road. So that's awesome that some local schools are involved with that and the school district.
Yes. Speaking of kids, over on the American side, there was some problems in the Department of Health and Human Services with regards to child welfare and Children Aid Society, as we would call here on the Canadian side. And they appointed a new leader of that back in May of 2019. Some of the reasons was a massive backlog in cases, kids being abused while in care, and there wasn't any sort of priority in putting kids with relatives unless the relative was certified as a foster parent. But obviously it's better if you can keep the kids with the
with their
relatives
family,
as long as they can get a safe home with a relative as opposed to putting them into foster care. And so yesterday, the new head Chang, she had to go in front of a judge via Zoom and explain this all, what they were able to do over since she took over back in May of 2019. They erased the backlog of 1,300 cases in basically a year and a half. They've taken steps to remove kids who are being abused and neglected. We have a dog yapping in the background in case you can't hear that.
Our producers,
one of our producers has a puppy that we had on the show on Monday.
I'm so into your story.
If,
I'm like,
if you hear a dog, that was our producer, our new producer,
Lily.
little producer Lily.
Little.
And they have taken steps to make sure that neglect does not happen the way it has been in the past, and removing kids quickly if signs of neglect are happening. So, excellent progress there on child welfare on the American side.
Thanks for that, Chris. Just to let you know, the ADSB has announced more to move to an elementary, stop laughing at me, I've had the giggles all morning, to elementary hybrid learning model. November 16th designated a JK to 12 virtual learning at home day. The Algoma District School Board has advised elementary families that it is transitioning to a hybrid model of delivery, meaning face-to-face and virtual learners will coexist in one classroom setting with a homeroom classroom teacher. As school boards were asked by the Ministry of Education to have a transition date mid-fall and spring to allow parents an opportunity to switch their option of delivery. We received emails in the summer, do you want your kid to attend face-to-face learning or, blah, 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 to do it online. So they are transitioning to this, and we will have some more information. That story is posted on SiouxOnline.com, but I'd like to know what this crappy weather has in store for us, please, Mr. Weatherman.
Well, it's, we're going to be getting some snow coming our way.
And there it is.
There's the word, yes, I'm going to
snow coming our
swear.
way. It was snowing when I drove home yesterday.
Can I get Lily in here to do the weather, please?
He needs something to cue up the weather.
Is the snow going to stay on the ground? We're going to have it around?
I think by next week we'll have some stay on the ground, but not lots of accumulation at this point. But let's look at our camera.
All right.
Let's see. We don't see any snow up there yet. The camera has moved once again. But the camera is just moving all over the place this week.
It's keeping you on your toes.
It is, and it's the sun is out, so it's kind of distorting where I can see there. But yes, it's a beautiful shot this morning. It is going to be nice today. Today's going to be, we're going to hit like 11 degrees, so today will be another enjoyable day. Camera is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca. You can check their website out for cameras, as you can see, and telecommunication services. I'll have all the details coming up after the break with your 3-day and your regional temperatures. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
December 21st, they're going to sacrifice a young girl.
Escape through a narrow underground high-tension electrical tunnel.
As a nation, Canada has participated in all of the major world conflicts. In the Sioux area alone, over 10,000 men and women have enlisted in the Canadian Armed Forces. The Veterans Commemorative Monument aims to cement the legacy of the Canadian Armed Forces in stone. It will highlight the bravery, strength, courage, and sacrifice of our servicemen and women. In times of need, they volunteered to serve us. Now it is our time to thank and recognize their sacrifice. You can help honor our men and women of service by donating today. To help construct this special, one-of-a-kind monument, visit thosewhoserve.ca to find out how to donate and more.
You know what? You've got spunk.
Well,
I hate spunk.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local on your Thursday morning. Yes, it's November 12th and, well, it's going to be a nice sunny day today. But let's say some good mornings on Facebook while we can here. Good morning to Dan Gray, of course, our journalist who is watching. Giselle, good morning. And Nicole as well as Juliana. If I missed anybody else, we'll get to you. I got in trouble for missing
My mom and dad.
your mom and dad. Yes. So if they do pop in there, I'm going to say good morning to you guys now, just in case I miss it. So there we go. So let's get into your radar shot. And yes, we got a low pressure system, as I mentioned, is coming in on Friday. Most likely going to land on Friday in the afternoon. So that is making its way east and going to come over top of us. Right now, though, we don't have a whole lot to worry about. It's going to be a mix of sun and cloud today. There isn't too much activity going on. So we are going to enjoy above seasonal temperatures for another day here, kind of just to mess with you and then get you ready and then throw you right back into the cold. So let's get into the details. Your expected highs for today, and they're all over the map here. You're going to go from 0 in Thunder Bay up to 7 in Timmins, 4 in Wawa, 11 here in the Sioux, and then 7 and 8 degrees in Elliott Lake and Sudbury. Overnight, again, wide-ranging temperatures. We're looking at -7 in Thunder Bay. Going to go all the way up to 7 in Timmins. And 1 degree rather in Sault Ste. Marie, and 3 in Elliott Lake and Sudbury. So we're kind of all over the map there as well, depending on where you are in the northeast region today. And currently we are sitting at 4 out there. You saw it was sunny on the camera. We are going to get up to 11 degrees today. Mainly sunny. Wind will become southwest, 20 kilometers in the morning. The wind chill will be -7 this morning, though. It's still going to be chilly, so make sure you bundle up. Overnight tonight, we will see increasing cloudiness, a low of 4. There will be a periods of rain. Jeez, can't get that word out. Periods of rain beginning near midnight. Winds southwest, 20 kilometers, becoming light this evening. Winds will also return to northwest, 30 kilometers overnight. So we got a lot of shifting in winds here. Yes, it's going to feel like 7 today too, by the way, with the wind. Okay, so for Friday the 13th, we've got 4 degrees, periods of rain ending in the morning, then cloudy with 70% chance of flurries throughout the day. Winds are going to be breezy once again, northwest, 30 kilometers, gusting to 50. And we will see cloudy periods overnight with a 40% chance of flurries, rather, and -2 is your low. So that is what's going to happen. There is your shift, and there is your low pressure system moving in. Saturday, we're going to see a little bit of a break, 6 degrees, mix of sun and cloud, not much to report during the day. However, overnight we will see snow or rain move in with a low of 2. That's going to continue. We're going to see on Sunday rain coming back in, 8 degrees, and then the temperature is going to drop to 2 degrees on Sunday night, which is then going to either transition to snow once again, or it might be wet snow or sleet at that point. And things are going to drop by Monday and Tuesday. I'll have that coming up in the 7-day, because we are going to see some snow most likely. Could accumulate a little bit on the ground, so we'll have that detail coming up. And the Weather Watcher photo, which is another beautiful one today. Not snow related, so you're good there. So we'll be back shortly. Make sure you go to SiouxOnline.com. You'll see all the stories that we present to you here on the show, as well as the weather. And make sure that you go to our Facebook page. If you are watching us on Facebook Live, make sure you hit that like button and share the stream. We really appreciate it. We'll be right back after this break with more local news.
Did you know that 1 in 3 people are affected by fire in their lifetime? Or that 1 in 3 fire deaths happen in homes with no working smoke alarms? You may have just seconds to safely escape a fire in your home. That's why early detection of fire is absolutely vital. Only working smoke alarms provide those precious seconds you and your family need to safely escape. Install smoke alarms on every story and outside all sleeping areas of your home. For added protection, install a smoke alarm in every bedroom. Test smoke alarms monthly by pressing the test button. If the alarm doesn't sound, install a new battery. Replace alarm batteries at least once a year, and whenever the low battery warning chirps. And if the alarm still doesn't sound, replace the alarm with a new one. Smoke alarms have an expiry date. Remember to check the back of the smoke alarm for dates of manufacture. Replacement is within the time frame on the manufacturer's instructions. In most cases, 7 to 10 years. Always replace expired alarms. Remember, it's the law in Ontario to have working smoke alarms on every story of your home and outside all sleeping areas. Failure to comply with the Ontario Fire Code requirements could result in a fine or even jail time. So protect yourself and your loved ones by ensuring that all your smoke alarms are functional and up to code. For more fire safety information, please visit www.saultstmarie.ca/firesafe.
welcome back to First Local for Thursday, November the 12th. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thanks to Casey Securities for your time sponsorship. And speaking of sponsors, the Lung Health Foundation's Festival of Trees is happening right now. We're going to be covering one of the events tonight. At the Station Mall at Savoy Jewelers is the Diamond Tree event. For $20, you get a chance to win one of 3 different prize packs. And there's only 200 tickets available. It's going to start tonight at 5:30. We will be there live on location covering it. They also have their 50-50 raffle that you can buy tickets for. And then they also have the tree prizes, and there's a couple of them. You can also win Pinot's gift cards, President's Choice, Rome's Independent, Metro, Visa package. There is a ladder style tree prize with things such as an Atari game, mini Pac-Man arcade player. Sioux Fire Services has a tree prize, 7-foot tree. So there's a bunch in there where you can win. And you can get those tickets from the Lung Health Foundation. You can go to our site and find a link there, or you can also go to the Lung Health Foundation's website as well.
I need earrings.
And it links to all 3 different prizes. And there is going to be a silent auction starting later on today, and we'll have more info for you on that tomorrow morning.
Awesome to be sponsoring that. And so earrings there's not on the list. It was rings and a pendant.
Yes.
That's not 2 rings and a pendant.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I guess I can handle that. Okay, over to sports. We are going to Augusta. So Tiger Woods is trying to defend that green jacket. You know, I've got some other choices in mind, but I'd rather see wearing that green jacket. This is a shot of them practicing this morning. Obviously, the tee times have started early. 7:22 this morning was the first time that we had someone hit off at the tee. Tiger Woods did strike his first ball at 7:55. Mike Weir teed off at 8:17, so we'll be following him, our good Canadian guy. Some other notable golfers, just for you to follow: Phil Mickelson, Bubba Watson, Adam Scott, my man Adam Scott, he's a looker, and Brooks Koepka. They are all between 11 and noon today. So we'll follow that for the next few days. Freddie Couples is at noon, also one of my favorite golfers. So follow that. It's live on TSN. You can go there at ESPN, and CBC Sports is following that live. So go to TSN and follow that live. The Colts are playing the Titans tonight. The Colts are 5-3. The Titans are 6-2. And Week 10 starts off tonight. So catch that when they throw their first ball this evening. And over to the World Junior Hockey. We are big fans of World Junior Hockey in our family. We love it. It is always through the Christmas break.
It's a tradition.
It is a tradition, you know, and it's also a really good gift to buy when you can't figure out, let's buy the Canadian hockey jersey, because why not? Put some money into the Canadian hockey and sit around as a family and watch that. Usually it's Boxing Day to New Year's Day, and it's so exciting. They usually had it in Niagara Falls a few times, so we actually have the opportunity to go and watch them practice. But this year it's in Edmonton, and the dates again, they're starting from November 16th to December 13th for their camp. I've looked at the list. Unfortunately, I don't see any Northern Ontario representation, even with the 46 skaters that are out there.
Not one?
Not one.
Wow.
Not one. We've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, which is kind of upsetting. Did they forget to
scout up here?
I don't know. I'm like this. I'm like, where is the Northern?
Come from the Sioux?
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's quite a few players. So unfortunately, there's a lot of Southern Ontario, but regardless, we're all Canadian. So I encourage you to support them. They will be playing in Edmonton this year, and they had a goalie that actually is playing in Michigan, and he was supposed to be the biggest prospect, but unfortunately, he did not get the go-ahead from Michigan, from the University of Michigan. So. Yeah, so we will have some more weather and some more news coming up after this commercial break.
Nobody's here first.
That's a very interesting theory.
Do you agree?
Well, how can I? I'm not here yet.
I don't have any more time for you. I've got to get back to work.
So do I.
Recently, the Government of Ontario established a $100 million affordability fund to help Ontarians who don't qualify for low-income conservation programs ease the burden of their electricity bill. Whether you rent or own your home, as long as you pay your electric bill, you could qualify. There are 3 levels of support available. The first is a home energy kit with upgrades like smart power bars and LED light bulbs. The second includes Energy Star appliances that help keep things cool during the hot summer months. The third is for electrically heated homes so that your power bills don't break the bank during those long Canadian winters. Plus, all upgrades, including installation, are completely free of charge. Visit affordabilityfund.org or call 1-855-494-FUND to find out if you qualify.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local on your Thursday morning just after 8:26. And if you are watching on Facebook, good morning to you. I did mention some earlier, and then my mom popped in right afterwards. So good morning, Mom. Hope all is well. I know you don't have to worry about snow where you are. So let's look at the 7-day forecast. By the way, our camera is brought to you by wirelesscom.ca that you see, and the show is brought to you by KC Security. But yes, we do have snow coming up after the rain on Monday and Tuesday, a few centimeters, and it's going to stay cool overnight, so it may stay for a little bit. And we are going to warm up to 1 degree and then back to 5 on Thursday, cloudy. And overnight we will see those lows dip below freezing for a few nights, down to -5 by Tuesday and then up to 1 on Thursday. So let's look at our Weather Watcher photo. Ooh, I like it.
Wow.
This is. I like the way that Mike transitions things. Sometimes this becomes the highlight of the show for me. This is how easy I am to.
I thought sports was the highlight.
Well, no, that's your thing.
Yeah.
This photo is from
the highlight of sports is that we don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah, this photo.
We actually have a person that knows sports that's doing it. It's great.
This photo is from Nick Zanata, and yes, sorry, I'm trying to get this out. Beautiful sunrise. Thank you, Nick, for sending that in. And if you do want to send in your weather photos or videos, please send them to ontvweather@gmail.com. You're just.
Alright, we got through it.
It's your fault. You had the giggles this morning.
I spit my coffee and I think I got lipstick on my nose too from the thing. Okay, banished word. First of all, I feel like I'm in a tennis match with you guys sometimes, like this. Like this, like this, make it more groovy.
Well, that's why we have you doing sports now.
That's right.
Yeah, we're trying to make it more realistic.
Well, thank God for me. LSU has created a list of banished words. Now we're going to create our own list, I think, after this. I think we will do that.
Lake Superior State University likes to ban words every year, and this is no difference.
Yeah, adults over 21, baby boomers, yuppies, Generation X, dogs.
Mr. Mums.
But dogs is with a W. Divas, it's dogs, you know, D-A-W-G.
Mavericks.
Dudes, female.
Such a maverick.
New Kids on the Block?
What are they?
What?
I think, I don't know.
Is it the acronym they want to ban?
I don't know. Better not be the band.
This is the ones that got banned in the last year or so.
Drill down on apparent fake news. I think we can.
Impactful factoids.
Embrace user-friendly mandates. Big time.
Clearly ambiguous truths.
Holy wow!
These are clearly ambiguous.
It's not just words. There's phrases.
There's
here
actually
too.
phrases.
Yeah, there's phrases here as well. Yeah. But I really
double down on your skill sets.
Fuzzy math, false pretenses. Oh,
fuzzy math.
That's a good one.
Isn't math either right or wrong? It's not really fuzzy.
Yeah, well, math was fuzzy to me.
There's no gray area in math. 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, but from grade 9 to grade 12, math was a little fuzzy for me. whatever. Don't even go there.
Oh God, that's still around?
Yeah.
Oh, wearing some bling.
Yeah,
you know,
bling.
Got the bling on.
And that's the, hey.
Yeah, like the however it is. Or
What was it? Oh, the dance thing?
The dab?
Yeah. What was that thing? Anyways.
Never mind. How long
got a
this
couple
one?
seconds left.
We're going to end it with saying that's the bottom line.
Tonight, Station Mall, Savoy Jewelers, Diamond Event, 200 tickets, $20 a ticket. Go win some diamonds and some gold tonight. We will see you back here at 1 o'clock with Doug Ford.
Have a good morning.
Happy Baby Friday.